Charlie Womble and Jackie McGee are 9-time national shag champions. They are undefeated for 11 years in SPA Pro Shag Circuit contests and 2-time winners of the Beach Music Award Shag Contest. Also, Charlie and Jackie are both members of the Shaggers Hall of Fame, co-captains of the National Shag Dance Team. Recognized for contributing to the preservation and promotion of shag dancing by South Carolina's House of Representatives. And they were chosen Shag Dance Couple of the Decade. Charlie and Jackie also compete on the swing circuit and have been finalists for 4 years at the U.S. Open Swing Dance Championships, finishing second in 1992. They are the 1991 U.S. Open Swing Dance Team champions. Charlie and Jackie live in Atlanta, Georgia, where they own Charlie and Jackie Dance Company. They continue to travel throughout the country conducting shag workshops. They're available for private lessons and exhibitions. In addition, they have several instructional videos available, plus the best of Charlie and Jackie, a 60-minute video with interviews and winning dances. For information, call Charlie and Jackie at 404-512-7848.
Hi, I'm Charlie Womble.
And I'm Jackie McGee. Welcome to Ducks at North Myrtle Beach. We've done a lot of shagging here throughout the years and seen a variety of styles, some of which you'll see on this video.
The Carolina shag, or shag as we call it, originated on the beaches of the Carolinas during the 40s. Most say that it evolved from the Big Apple, Lindy Hop, and the Jitterbug. Even though the basics have remained pretty similar over the years, the styles changed quite a bit. For example, when Jackie and I first started dancing, the man did most of the steps or patterns, while the lady's job was to do her basic and make him look good. Now it has become a more balanced dance with much more emphasis on mirror patterns or together steps. Also, originally it was not a slotted dance, which again you would probably assume when you consider its origin. However, now, whether due to competitive dancing, teacher preference, or crowded dance floors, it is becoming and has become a much more slotted dance. The point is that when you watch good dancers shagging and you see different styles, just remember that they're all correct. It just depends upon when and where they learn to dance.
This is a reminder that we all teach what we know and feel regarding a particular dance and should in no way suggest that our teachings are absolute, but instead reflect our interpretation of the dance. In this video, Basics Plus, you will learn the Carolina Shag Basics plus basic variations,
plus introductory mirror patterns, plus basic shag technique that we hope will make your dancing look better.
We hope that you will build a foundation of basics that will help you prepare for the more advanced videos that are available.
Now let's take a look at what you will learn on this video. As we demonstrate the lesson plan, let's make just a few comments regarding shag style that separates shag from other forms of swing. If you'll notice as we dance, we keep our hands very still and we move forward and backward like an accordion, keeping the hands still as though we were on a post. We try to hide hand changes when we change hands in shagging. You notice very importantly that we, on the end of our basic, stay away from each other. We do not walk forward on the rock step. Distance is very important, speed is very important. As we make turns, we do it in a nice, slow, southern manner. Also in turns, we try to keep our elbows pointed down. We try to turn our head always in the direction we're turning. If a guy turns right, turns his head right. Turns left, turns the head left. But always concentrate on focusing your attention and efforts on your feet and legs. Very little hip movement, very little upper body movement. You'll learn as you go along that once you learn these basics and feel comfortable with them, you can combine these basics into more complicated, more complex mirror patterns or together steps. And we'll give you some examples of that. Always on this video, be sure to take one step at a time, one pattern at a time. Feel very comfortable with it before moving on. As you can see, we have quite a bit to cover, so we'll have to move fairly rapidly from one pattern to the next. We had a choice to make in making this video. One was to move slower and cover less, or move faster and cover more. In this case, we felt that more was better.
The first thing you have to learn is the foundation of the Carolina shag. We will begin with the basic, which is a 6-count pattern.
And these 6 counts consist of 2 triple steps and a rock step. And we'll be using that terminology throughout this video. And in case you're not familiar with it, a triple step is moving or shifting your weight 3 times or stepping 3 times. A double step is shifting your weight twice or stepping twice. The rock step is a double step. So let's take a look at the unique style of the triples and the rock of the shag.
Ready, and triple step, rock step, triple step, rock step.
The footwork for the men is for the first triple, step forward with the left foot, bring the right foot up beside the left, and then move back slightly with the left. And this is to give you a smooth transition from the forward movement to the backward movement. For the second triple, move back with the right, rock in place, and for the rock step, transfer your weight back to the left foot, and then step back on the right, and then you repeat it. Up, together, back in place, rock, step.
Ladies, the footwork for you, you always begin with your right foot. We're going to call that your lead foot. You're going to step forward on your right. You bring your left all the way to your right, stepping back slightly with your right foot. That is your first triple. On your second triple, you'll step back on your left, and you keep your right foot in one spot, but you rock in place. That is your second triple, and your second triple always starts with your left foot. To do your rock step, you step back on your right, shifting your weight to your right, back forward to your left, and repeat. Forward, together, back in place, rock, step. Now let's try that with the count. Ready, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6.
Now, with all the shag basics, there are 2 things to remember. One is the footwork, and the other is the styling. So there are a couple of things we'd like to mention about the shag basic. One, keep the hand still as though it's on a post, a little movement from side to side. The other, move up and back in the slot with small steps, and always finish the rock step at the back of your basic, and do not move forward until you begin the triple. We also have very little hip movement in shagging, so take that out and put your energy in your feet and your legs.
Now we have a variation to this basic called the crossover basic. Notice on the second triple you'll cross over. Ready, and triple step, rock step. Now the count for this is 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. Now you're crossing over on the and 4.
And that's the only difference, the second triple of the basic. And now, once you feel comfortable with the basic step and you think you have the styling, then you can move on to the next pattern, which is called the start. The purpose of the start is to help you begin dancing in time with the music. And you begin it from the closed position. Ready? And step, touch, triple in place, rock, step, triple, rock, step. As you can see, we moved out of the start, out of the 6-count pattern, into the basic step. Guys, you stand together, closed position, 45-degree angle, hands relaxed to the side. Your right hand is in the lady's back to give the lead. Now you're the leader. You wait till you hear the music, feel confident of the beat, and then you give her a gentle push and step forward on your lead foot, which is your left. Step. You bring your right up and touch, and then you move back with your right, triple in place, rock, step. From here, with pressure on the lady's back, you bring her in front of you for the basic, triple in place, back in place, rock, step.
Now the footwork for the ladies, you'll start with your lead foot, which is your right, and your arm is just gently laying on his back. You step, tap with your left, step back with your left, triple in place, rock, step, and step squarely back in front of your partner when you exit to your basic. Now, let's try that with the count. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, exit to your basic, triple, rock. Excellent. Now, let's try that with the music. We're going to begin in the start position. We'll do a basic, then a crossover. Ready, and basic, crossover basic. Basic, crossover basic. One more time with the start. Ready, and basic, crossover. All right, wonderful. You did good. We have 3 basic turns: the female underarm, the male underarm, and the side pass. We'll begin with the female underarm. Ready, and triple, triple, rock, triple, triple, rock, triple, triple, rock. Now ladies, you begin with your lead foot, your right. This is what we call a chase step, and it's forward, together, forward. Then you'll pivot on your right, you'll step back on your left, back in place, rock, step. Forward, together, forward, back in place, rock, step.
Now guys, you're going to lead the lady into this turn by pulling her to you and to your right shoulder. This lets her know to turn left. At the same time, you're going to do a chase step for your first triple going by. Forward, together, forward, pivot on your left foot, step back with your right, back in place, rock, step. Forward, together, forward, back in place, rock, step. Now a couple of things to keep in mind. Take a nice, easy, slow turn. Don't be in a hurry to finish it. As you lift the arm, keep the elbows down. Now, in shagging, when you make a turn, always look in the direction you're turning. In this case, I'll look to my right and Jackie looks to her left. And then we complete the triples and the turn.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do this with a count. Ready, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6.
Okay guys, it's your turn now for the male underarm. Ready, begin. Triple, triple, rock, triple step, rock, step. Now, your first triple is going to be a little different than you're accustomed to. You'll be turning left on the first triple. You step down the slot, you step out of the slot, and then back into the slot. This is the first triple. Second triple, complete the turn, stepping back with the right, back in place, rock, step. Let's try that again. Ready, begin, rock, step. Step out back, back in place, rock, step. Now, in addition to the footwork, we need to be concerned about the head and the arm. Again, look to your left the way you're turning. As you take the first triple, lay the hand on your shoulder and leave it there until you complete the first triple. Out back. Now we'll lift it up, back down on the post, and complete our basic step.
Ladies, the footwork for you is very simple. On the female turn, you turn toward your left. This time you'll bear to your right, enhancing the male's turn. And you do the chase step, forward, together, forward, back in place, rock, step. Now, let's try that with the count. Basic first. Ready, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6.
Great. 1 to go. The next and final basic turn is the side pass. It looks like this.
Ready, and triple, triple, rock, triple, triple, rock, triple, triple, rock.
Now guys, the main thing here is distance and the hand change. You're going to lead the lady straight to you and then to the left. Pull the hand to the left. At this time, you'll have a hand change, placing your thumb under her palm and your hands on top. Now this is the beginning of the first triple. Triple step. Second triple, you let the lady come behind you. Triple step. And now to make it easy for her to come around, you're going to back up twice on your rock step. Back, back, then triple in place, changing hands. Triple in place, rock, step. Let's try it once more. On the rock step. Rock, step, triple step, triple triple step, back step, triple in place, rock step.
Now ladies, this involves 2 side passes. The first, you'll do your chase step, forward together, forward, back in place, rock step. If you'll notice that it's just like your male turn. Now when you return on the side pass, it'll be just like your female turn. Forward together, forward, back in place, rock step. Now let's put that to account. Ready? And 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6.
Now you may think, well, this is pretty simple. If you do, we're going to jazz it up just a little bit with a couple of variations.
The first one we're going to do is what we call the female double underarm. This time, ladies, you will do a turn on both triples. Ready? And triple, triple, rock, triple step, rock step. The only thing that you have to remember is your first triple starts with your right and your second triple starts with your left when you start to do your second turn.
And guys, your footwork is the same as with the female underarm. You just hold your hand up over her head until she completes her second turn.
Now with the count, ready, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6.
Now guys, we do not want the ladies to outdo us, so now let's do the male double underarm. Now this is a little bit difficult, but just work with it and you'll get the hang of it. And all you're going to do is lift your hand and do 2 triples, turning left twice. Once on the first triple, once on the second. It looks like this. Ready? And triple step, rock step. Triple step, rock step. Let's try that with a count. Ready? And 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's try that with the music. Now we have 3 different turns with 2 variations. Ready, and female turn. Male turn. Side pass. Double female underarm. Male. Double underarm. Wonderful. The next basic step is called a pivot. It is the most often used and probably the most difficult to execute. This is an 8-count pattern. Ready, and triple, triple, rock, triple, double, triple, rock, triple, triple, rock.
As you see, we complete the pivot and lead the ladies out into the basic step. Now, as Jackie said, it's an 8-count pattern, and the footwork's fairly simple, but it's the styling that really gives you trouble. So work on both of them, and we'll talk a little about each. For the footwork, guys, the lead is to pull the lady straight to you and then relax the hand. On the first triple, you will turn right. Triple turning right. From this point, you hook the right foot behind the left as closely as you can. Hook, turn on the left, turn, push the lady to your side, triple in place, rock, step, lead her out into the basic. Triple, triple, rock. Let's try it again from the rock step. Rock, step, triple turning right, hook, turn, triple in place, rock, step, and then lead out into the basic. A couple things to really concentrate on. As you do the first triple turning right, you square your shoulders with the lady. Triple turning right. From this point, your head is to the right because that's the way you're turning, if you remember the various turns that we've talked about. Hook, turn, we're still with our shoulders parallel. At this point, you push the lady to your side, triple in place, rock, step. Also, keep your feet very tight together and try to cover as little distance or little area on the floor as you possibly can.
Ladies, once you receive the lead, you're going to walk straight down your slot. Complete your rock step first, Take your first triple and you'll be turning to your right. Try to keep your shoulders as square with your partner as possible. Now on your double step, you're going to step on your left first, then you're going to step on your right in front of your left foot. Then you will pivot on your right, stepping back on your left, triple in place, rock, step. From the rock, ready, and rock, step, triple step, 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 triple step, rock, step. Now let's try that with the count. From the rock, ready, and rock, step. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Exit to your basic.
Great. Now we can change this just a little by adding what we call a breakaway at the end of the pivot. We complete the pivot, which is the 8 counts, triple in place, rock, step. Now rather than rock, step as you do on a regular pivot, guys, you're going to step back twice. Back, step. This clears you so you can turn. Now you lead the lady into you, triple step turn, triple in place, rock, step.
Ladies, the only thing that you do is repeat your triple step just like you do on your double female underarm turn.
Let's take it again from the end of the pivot. Now for the rock step, we'll do 2 back steps. Back step, triple turn, triple in place, rock, step.
Now for one of the most enjoyable patterns called the belly roll. This is your first leadable mirror pattern.
And it is one of the most enjoyable. We'll begin this from a closed position. Could be the end of the start or the end of the basic. It looks like this from the rock step. Rock, step, back, up, step, step, back, up, step, step, back, up, triple in place, rock, step, triple, triple, rock. As you can see, we end by leading the lady out into the basic. Guys, your footwork and lead from the end of the rock step with your right hand, you'll pull the lady in front of you as though you were going to do a slow dance. Rock, step. Pull her in front, hold her right hand up with your left, and as you pull her in front, your lead foot of your left is back with the weight off. You bring the left foot up, then put the right foot back. Then you bring the right foot up, and now you'll walk in place 2 times. Step, step, and then you just repeat it. Back, up, step, step. Now, as much as you may hate to, you have to exit the belly roll. From the back up, you push the lady to your side, triple in place, rock, step, lead her out into the basic step.
Now for the footwork for the ladies. After you've completed your rock step, he rolls you around. You're going to have your weight off your lead foot, which is your right. Keep your weight off that foot, and then you bring it up and shift your weight back. Now, you do your left foot, that's back, up, in place. Back, up, in place. Now, you have to repeat the back, up in order for him to lead you out. When your weight is on your right foot, you'll step back on your left, triple in place, rock, step, and then exit back to your basic. Good. Now, let's try that with the count. From the rock step, ready, and rock, step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, triple step, rock, step. Back into your basic.
Now to make it fun and make it look right, as you're in the closed position, as you drop the hips, take your weight off, drop those hips, roll your stomach on the step, step. That's where it gets the name, the belly roll.
Now, let's try that with the music. But before we do, we want to make sure that we do the pivot, the breakaways, and the belly roll. Starting with the basic. Ready, and triple, pivot, breakaway, basic, pivot, finish with a belly roll. All right, now we're going to take a break just for a moment, and we're going to watch some of the other styles that we talked about earlier in the video.
Your smile, yeah. Don't you know
The next step is another leadable mirror pattern called the triple basic. It consists of 3 basics. We'll do 1 basic before we start the step. Ready, and triple, triple, rock, triple, triple, rock, triple, triple, rock, triple, triple, rock.
Great. Guys, your part in this step. From the rock step, pull the lady into a female turn, stop her by your side by placing your hand on her back.
Ladies, when you feel the hand on your back, that's your cue to do what we call the backstroke. You take your shoulder back first, then you take your hand and lay it very gently on his shoulders.
This was done on the first triple. Now, second triple in rock, triple step, rock step. Lead the lady into you, triple step, shoulders together on the first triple, triple place, rock step. Now we'll turn out, triple turn, triple in place, rock step.
Now be sure to count the 3 basics. Let's try that again. Ready, and from the rock, rock step. First triple. Here's your second basic. And your third basic. Now with the count. Ready, and rock step. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. Now that's a fairly simple step. So what we're going to try to do is, ladies, we're going to put the same turn that we did with the female underarm turn, the double, we're going to add this to the step, but it's still the same count. Ready, and rock step. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6.
Now guys, since this is a leadable pattern, your job is from this point, from the rock step, when you want the lady to do the underarm turn, you pick her arm up, turn her, bring her arm back down, shoulder to shoulder.
Ladies, just follow your leader. Now, we're going to try that with the music. The first time we're going to do the triple basic without the female underarm turning. Then we'll try it with the double. Ready? And triple, triple basic. Repeat. Females, do your turn. We're pretty good. Okay.
Another very versatile shag basic is the kickback and lean. This basic can be used as a mirror pattern. It can be used as a male step by himself, a female pattern by herself, or it can be used as a component to form more complex mirror patterns or male leads. It looks like this. Ready, and step, kick, back, shift, lean, cross back, triple, triple, rock. As you see, we moved directly into a female turn after we completed the kickback and lean. Guys, your footwork is pretty simple, but let's break it down into parts. It consists first of a prep step. We step across, kick. From this point, we're going to step back and do a weight shift. This is a kickback. Our weight's now on our right foot. We come up to our right foot, roll to the right for the lean, and then we finish with cross back. From this point, we pull the lady into the female turn. Let's try it again. Ready, and step, kick, back and shift, lean, step back, triple, triple, rock. Now, there's some very important things about executing a kickback and lean. Once we do this prep and we back up for the weight shift, we want to be sure that our arms are extended, and when we do the shift, that we do not move forward. We must stay back, or we'll be too close to each other when it's used as a mirror pattern. And then we roll to the right on the lean with the weight on the outside leg. If you let go hands, you stand here and don't fall. So you keep your head over your hips, over your feet. Your right arm, guys, your left ladies, is extended for balance. If you do get too close to each other, pull the elbows into the side so that you can keep the hand level and on the post.
Now for the footwork for the ladies. Step across with your lead foot, step, very small kick, kick, back. Now these 2 feet want to change position. This is where your weight shift is. And shift, staying back. Now you're going to roll to your left, ladies, pivoting on that left foot. You roll and then you cross step, followed by a female turn. Now when you do your female turn, this is very important. Take your feet and make sure that you point them in the direction that you're going, keeping your body sideways.
Right.
Now with the count. Now watch on the count, because on the 5 is where your lean is. You want to be sure that you hold your 5, and no, you don't want to shortcut it, and you don't want to make it any longer than the 5 count.
Most people have a tendency to roll too fast to the right for the guys or left for ladies. So be sure to hold it a full count on the 5.
Ready, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6.
Good. Now for another basic that's in the kickback family that's used quite a lot also, either alone or as a mirror pattern, is called the double kickback. It looks like this, starting with a front prep. Step, kick, back and shift, cross back and shift. Men, let's take a closer look at your footwork. For the front prep, step across, kick, back and shift. We're going to cross across the right with the left, step, step. 2 steps, changing weight. Now we're going to bring the left back behind the right, step, step. That completes the double kickback. Then from here we'll go into the basic. Triple, triple. Now let's try it once more without hesitating. Ready, go. Step, kick, back and shift, cross step and shift.
Now ladies, the footwork for you, still starting with your lead foot, step, kick, back and shift, cross step, step back. Now be sure you're going to cross over with your lead foot, cross step and back. Be shifting your weight each time. Now let's try that with the count. Ready, and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5.
Now we're doing this fairly slowly now. You'll find when you try to practice this that you have to move those crossovers fairly rapidly when the music's playing. And now with the music, we'll do the kickback and lean, the double kickback as mirror patterns, and then both Jackie and I will do them as individual steps. Ready, and
Kick back with a lean. Ladies, by yourself. Males. Double kick back together. Females by yourself. Males. Great.
the next step that we'll do, or pattern, is called the Boogie Walk. And it's the Shag version of the Lindy step, the Shorty George.
Ready, and step, kick, back and kick, side, side, basic.
Great. Now, let's look at the men's footwork. Guys, we're going to have a setup initially. Step across, kick, back and kick, step side, side, into a triple. Now guys, after the setup, step, kick, back. We're going to change weight, bringing the left back, kicking with the right, bringing the right back, and then stepping into the side movement of the Boogie Walk. Then you move for the next side movement, and then into the basic step.
All right, now ladies, the same footwork for you, starting with your lead foot. Step, kick, back and kick and step. Now be sure that you step into this Boogie Walk when you kick and step. You bring your weight up off your right foot, then you step into it. Your knees will go to the right first, take a step forward, and the knees go to the left, and then you're standing up completely when you finish the last side step, back into your basic. Let's try that again. Step, kick, back and kick, and side, side, basic.
Now there's some points to remember on the boogie walk also. It's a difficult step to make look good. As you do the setup and back away, as in the kickback and lean, keep the distance, straighten the arms. When we kick and start to the side, keep the feet straight. We don't want to be turning from side to side. Both feet straight as you do the side-to-side movement. It's more important to have straight feet and a small movement to the left and to the right than to have a great deal of knee movement. The amount of knee movement is determined by how low you go. If you get down low, you can make a big knee movement to the left or right.
Now let's put this with a count. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, back to your basic.
Now let's show how we can use the boogie walk in a mirror pattern as a component. We're going to call this the side boogie walk. We'll do a setup into a boogie walk to the side, then we'll do a triple step turn with a kickback and a lean.
Now this is a verbal called step, so you'll have to tell your partner to do the side boogie walk. Ready? And step, kick, back and kick, and side, side, turn, back and shift, lean, cross step, followed by a female turn.
Great.
Very good. Now,
For the guys' footwork, step across, kick. As we come back to begin the boogie walk, we'll turn to the right, parallel with the lady, kick, step side, side. From here, we'll drop the hand, do a triple step turn to the right, triple turn, then a kick back and lean, back and shift, lean, step back, and then into a female turn.
ladies, step across with your kick back, with your setup, step, kick, back, and turn. Then you're going to kick and shift side, side, then you turn on your first triple, in with a kick back and lean, and followed by a female turn.
Let's do it with the count.
All right. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, triple. All right. Now let's put these to the music. First thing we're going to do is a boogie walk. First we're going to do it as a mirror pattern, then we'll do it as a female pattern and a male, then we'll do the side boogie walk. Ready, and boogie walk together. Ladies, by yourself. Males. Now we're going to do a side boogie walk. Ready, and almost ready for contest. The last step is another verbal called mirror pattern, and we're going to call this the funky Applejack. Ready, and triple, triple, Applejack, turn, back and kick, and side, side, into a pivot.
I know all of you by now think there's nothing to these steps. So let's go through the man's footwork for this. And really the only thing we're adding new will be some turns, but really it's the Applejack, but that's real simple. Guys, your steps like this. You first turn to your right with the chase step, forward, together, forward. You're going to pivot on your left foot, stepping forward with your right, forward, together, forward. And now we execute the Applejack, toe, heel. And when you do this, you twist your body and your right foot to the right, to the left. From this point, we'll do a triple turn to our right, triple turn, Back away from your partner so you have distance, because we're going to do a boogie walk from here. Back and kick, step side, side, and from this point into a pivot. Let's try it. Ready? To the right. Go. Triple step, Applejack, triple turn, back and kick, step side, side, pivot.
Now, ladies, your first triple step, you will be going to your left with your chase, triple step. Now, that's forward together, forward. Then you're going to pivot on your right foot, going to your right, triple step. Then you're going to do the Applejack. Be sure to pivot on your left foot when you go toe, heel. Now you're going to do a triple turn, triple step, back and shift and side, side into your boogie walk, back to your partner. Now with the count. Ready, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, back into a pivot. Now, let's try it with the music. I made this step up. Ready, and triple, triple, rock, funky.
Since Jackie made it up, let's try it one more time.
He needs to practice. Buy a tape and learn how to do it. That concludes our Basic Plus video. Now you're ready for our additional videos, which include mirror, male and female patterns for all levels of shaggers.
Remember to practice what you've learned on this video, and once you start dancing, never stop.
Remember, the most important thing is to have a good time. Look forward to seeing you at SOS at Doug's.